I'm Tom and I'm trying out the new toasted vanilla oat milk shaken espresso from Starbucks that just launched today. And honestly, I'm not so sure about it. I really like the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso that they've had for a bit. It's a totally plant-based drink. It's got brown sugar, it's got oat milk, kind of has like a toasty flavor to it. And I think they decided to lean into that for spring with this vanilla version. And it's you can take a look in the app, you can kind of get a sense for the recipe. They've got vanilla syrup, it's a special toasted vanilla syrup, blonde espresso, it's kind of sweet from that syrup, and I'm just not sure about the flavoring though. I think my issue with it is that the vanilla tastes like a little bit flat, so I think, you know, with oat milk in general, you're missing that kind of creaminess and heaviness of a traditional milk, especially if you use whole milk in your lattes like I often do at Starbucks. And, you know, that works, I think, that kind of toasty flavor of the oat milk works combined with the brown sugar, and it kind of rounds it out and gives it some depth. This just feels like, you know, it's a flavoring. It doesn't feel as much like there's a body to the drink. So it just feels like, you know, it's already a little thin in flavor with the oat milk versus traditional milk. The vanilla doesn't really taste like, you know, the deep vanilla you'd get in a creme brulee or something. It tastes more like a vanilla flavoring. I'm not even sure if it's an authentic vanilla or it's an artificial vanilla flavoring. And you can really taste that that doesn't really create those layers of depth. It just tastes like a slightly vanilla flavored version of an oat milk latte. And then it's sort of missing that sweetness also that comes from the brown sugar, and you can taste more that it's whatever's in that syrup. I don't know if it's cane sugar or if it's corn syrup in there that's actually being used to make that. So, I mean, it's refreshing. The vanilla flavor is nice enough, but yeah, I just feel like it lacks that toastiness and that depth, ironically, given that it's called a toasted vanilla oat milk latte that you get with the shaken espresso with the brown sugar. So this is a new permanent addition to the menu apparently for the spring. We'll see how it does overall. I'm not sure what other people think about it. Feel free to let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. But again, yeah, just too kind of high level, too kind of basic of a flavor with the vanilla. Just tastes like a flavored syrup. It doesn't really taste like it's blending and mixing into the drink, and you can probably get away with that if it's got a ton of, you know, fatty, delicious, creamy whole milk in it, or half and half in it. But I think with the oat milk, already plant-based milk, thinner flavor even than soy milk, you know, it just doesn't really complement that toastiness really well. So not my favorite, but again, I really would recommend the other shaken espresso drink. The brown sugar one, I love that one. I get it at least a couple of times a week. And, you know, try this one out, see what you think. Not my favorite, but maybe you'll like it, especially if you're a big fan of vanilla. And it is nice that it's a plant-based drink still. So it's kind of a new concept that they seem to be really leaning into and exploring.